culture then. I think producers wanted to be known for their new, innovative programme.
Yes.
Whereas Doctor Who had been on for 20, 30 years at that point. And nobody really wanted to take over somebody else's programme. They wanted to make their own new programme. So there wasn't a kind of battle going on for this great programme at the heart of the BBC. And it had been allowed to languish. And every year, if you got in within budget, you got less than next year. It's a whole different culture.
Well, did you feel that during your time, or was this something that, was it still...
Well, you always knew. I mean, I knew we were at the low end of the budget. I knew it got cut every year, but I suppose you just accepted that as being the state of play. We didn't even have real computers. We were really limited to green screen effects. That's all we had. I mean, we couldn't even put digital writing up on the screen. You had to do it with a electroset on board to then film it. That's how long ago it was.
It's easy to forget that, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. And that was the occasion I saw Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy recently, and that was the situation with that.
That was all just
stop
frame animation.
Yeah, absolutely. But I suppose you just accepted the fact that there was no money. And not until it came back. I mean, what's a very difficult question to answer, I think, is, you were saying how you didn't want it to be taken off the air, and I didn't want it to be taken off the air. But because it was taken off the air, it had the opportunity to come back in the way it did.
Yes.
So much as we didn't like it when it happened, I think in the end, it did the programme, an enormous favour, because literally, the style in which it came, I don't think would have evolved.
There'd be an awful lot of people in positions of power now who would resist it going off the air again in the immediate future.
Doctor Who fan then, is that I found it inconceivable that Doctor Who could ever stop. You just thought it was part of your life forever. And then they suspended it for a year, didn't they? They tried to cancel it, they were frightened by the reaction. And that kind of made it acceptable, the idea that it might go away. It made us all, as fans, really paranoid. Weird period.
And things like the Radio Times. I think I have one Radio Times cover in my 3 years that I was involved. Now, Doctor Who gets it every fortnight. Because they know people love it. And at the moment, there are 12 different covers out, aren't there?
I mean, poor David Tennant has to keep building new rooms to hang up the Radio Times, because they always give you a framed Radio Times if you're in it. And he's always having to go to all these parties.
I know.
Terrible.
What a life. Okay, sometimes I steal the awards and just cross his name out and hang on my own.
Well, that reminds me, we got an award together 60 years.
Oh yeah, we did actually, yes.
Yeah, you took it home, I never saw it.
No, no, hang on. Oh, wait a minute.
It's my turn.
No, it's his turn, actually. You had it for the first year, and I said, yes! You had it for the first year, and I said, can I borrow it for a photograph, which I did.
Oh, you bastard, you never give it back.
I will point out Sylvester these are. Okay, listen.
This was a brilliant award.
I think we need security on stage.
It was a brilliant award because the BBC decided they would have an award called Auntie's Favourite Programme Ever. And what they wanted was
but it's all different people now. Please don't direct any of your anger at any of the officials here. I think we've got a clip here from Arc of Infinity. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you two might.
I wonder who's in
it.
I wonder who's in it.
Here we go.
Yes? Hello. I'm the Doctor.
Some people Some people will do anything to get a part.
But you didn't get the part then. You came back, didn't you?
So that obviously immediately led to you being the Doctor. What really happened? Wasn't there something that happened after that sort of led to you getting the part, though? A social event?
What happened after that? Well,
that's old story.
Well, John Nathan Turner, who was the producer, came to see the run-through of in those days we used to rehearse it like a play, and then you'd have a run-through in story order, and then you go to the studio and you do it out of story order. Now you just turn up and do it, nobody rehearses anything. And he came to see the run-through, and he took me on one side and said, "Do you know the name of this program?" And I said, "Yes, Doctor Who." He said, "Are you sure you don't think it's called Maxil the Guard?" And I said, no, it's called Doctor Who." He said, "Do you mind not doing quite as much?" Because everything you said, I was sighing heavily and reacting. Doing all that. So I